Hey, y'all. It's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. Sorry, I am like 2 minutes late. I apologize. I'm sorry. But come on in. We are going to do the double wreath kits today. Get y'all straightened up. Hello. So, there are 4 kits available on my website, monkeyscreations.com. The ones I'm going to show you today are the double. So what comes in these kits? So in this one that I'm doing today, you get the eagle and the heart. So you get 2 signs. You get 2 boards. You get 2 bags of zip ties. You get the navy blue horizontal white stripe. You get the white and you get the red. So you get enough to make 2 wreaths out of this kit. So 1 roll of each mesh will do 2 wreaths using the 1 roll of each color. Okay. The second one is this eagle and the daisy. And it comes with a red, white, and royal blue. With the 2 boards, 2 bags of zip ties, and these 2 signs. Okay, so 2 wreaths you can make with this kit, and they are available on my website. So we are going to do the double with the navy. That's what I'm doing today. All right. So let me get the royal blue out of the way. And we'll get started because we're making 2 wreaths today, y'all. Can we do it in an hour? Can we? I've already started. I've already loaded 1 board. So let's get that out of the way. I still get tons of questions on how to load your boards. So TikTok, you have a good view. Facebook and YouTube, I'm going to bring you down just a little bit so I can show you how I load the board. For me, it's easier to do it backwards and it's quicker. So I've loaded half. We're just going to load the other half. So what I do is I turn it on its side. I've got the front, I've got the back, and we load every regular set of holes. So that is the 2 holes closest to each other. And we're doing row 2, 3, and 4. Row 1 is generally where you put your leaves. We don't need row 5 because we're using an 8-inch sign. So we're leaving that completely empty. So what I do is I load it from the back, just like this. And it goes really quickly. Well, usually. Of course it doesn't when I'm live, right? So just like this, easy. You don't have to fumble from the top. Hello, good morning, everybody. Just like that. Okay. Good morning, my jelly bean. So then all we have to do is close them up depending on what petal or design you are doing. For this one, we're doing a petal design, so we can go ahead and close them up. So we'll go ahead and do that all the way around. So you only need row 2, 3, and 4. Completely bring you down. Hey, hey, Johnny boy. See you in less than 3 weeks. Yep, these kits come with the large board. So you get 2 large boards, 2 bags of zip ties, 2 signs, and 1 roll of red, white, and blue. So we are done. So for row 1, you need 16 pieces of blue. To make 2 wreaths, you need 32. So cut 32 pieces of your blue. For the white, you need 8 pieces per wreath, so you're going to need 16. And then for the red, you're doing 8 pieces, so you're going to need 16 to do both boards and both wreaths. Okay, so 16, 8, and 8 to do both. 32, 16, and 16. So 1 roll of red, white, and blue will make you 2 wreaths. All right. So we're doing the blue first. So all of my pieces are squared. So depending on your mesh is how you're going to square it. So this piece was 20 or 10 1/4. So I have squared it at 10 1/4. Okay. We're going to take this piece. We're doing the Dean Michael. It is my favorite to do on this type of wreath. Curved side down, diamond shape. We're going to line our lines up, our tips at the 18. Just like that. We're going to cut it right down the middle. We're going to take one piece, place it over the other. Line up your edges. Grab you an elastic band. Find your middle pinch, and we're going 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then band it. No.
By 14, so I just need to cut it down.
For what?
A kit and 2 signs.
For the paw? You can use the 16, 16, 4.
That's this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. Go right up underneath. Open that up. And there's the Dean Michael. Now, you can do that with a whole piece of mesh. I don't prefer it that way. That's just my preference, because 99.9% of the time I can get a perfect Dean Michael doing it this way. You can use a whole piece if you would like. That's completely up to you. Okay. All right. let's get these out of my way, and we're going to go ahead and do our first row. All right, let me make sure I can completely see. There we go. Thanks, Carmi. All right, y'all ready? Now all we have to do is put in our petals. And I go, you can see I go right underneath and poof them out. So these are quick and easy to do for your family, for those of y'all who do the craft shows. Good morning, everybody. If you'd float my boat, I'd appreciate it. And y'all, we're so close to 50,000 followers on Facebook. So close. Under 100 away, I believe. There we go. Good morning. Thanks for floating my boat. I really appreciate it. Good morning. Did y'all have any fun this weekend? Now you can do this if you don't want to use the Dean Michael on both, then you can use the regular sunflower petal. You can use any petal you would like, as long as you only need 16, 8, and 8, because that's how I did this kit. So if you need more than 16 of the blue, then you're not going to be able to make 2 wreaths with this kit. Okay. So make sure whatever petal you are going to use, that you only need 16 blue. Okay. What is the name of the board you're using? I really like these style of wreaths. Linda, this is a Unique in the Creek board. All right. So to keep our pattern, I'm going to lift this one up and we're going to tuck this one under. And then this is a zip tie cutter. So it tightens and cuts your zip ties all at the same time. You had your granddaughter's birthday. Oh. All right, so we have row 1 done. In this Texas heat, yes. Girl, you can have some fun in that Texas heat. We're going to go ahead and do this one. going to show you how to do that petal again. Okay, so it is a squared piece of mesh, curved side down, diamond shape. Line your tips up. Cut diagonally. Place one piece right over the other, lining up those edges. Okay, find your middle and pinch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Band it, go right up underneath, open that up, and there you go. Okay. You know, the good thing about this gay is that line doesn't need to be straight because it's the part that's going in the zip tie. You're not even going to see it. So don't worry about it. Yes, this is horizontal wide stripe. All right, we're going to do this one. Can we do these 2 wreaths in under an hour? Can we do it? Oh no, we're going to be cutting it close, y'all. And I forgot to refill my water. So I'm waterless. Cindy, this mesh is squared. Stephanie, what you talking about? When you put it together, are the factory sides on the same edge? Yes. And refill your water bottle. She's down there putting y'all's orders together. I got most of them done from this weekend, but not all of them. She's working. Yes, you will see because I cut them all the exact same way that the factory edges are all going to be on one side. I don't cut them all nilly-willy. I cut them the exact same way every time. Okay, I'm going to lift this one up, tuck this one under. Keep our pattern. Okay, we got our second one done. Okay, so we got our second row of blue on. Now we're going to do the white. So I'm going to show that petal again. Okay, so it is a squared piece of mesh, curl side down, diamond shape. Now here's where you keep them all exactly the same. I always put my serged edge upper left, bottom right. Always. That way your edges are going to be the same around the whole entire flower. Okay. If I cut it this way one time and this way another, then it's going to be completely different, because then you're going to see more of my cut edge versus my serged edge. Okay. So always serged edge, upper left, bottom right. Line up your tips at a line, cut straight down the middle. Just like that. Take one piece, place it on top. Now see, you can see I cut a little bit off. Not a completely straight line, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be in the zip tie. Okay, so find the middle, pinch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Grab it and band it. Okay, go right up underneath, open it up. Okay, let's do our white. You're welcome. I know I love navy blue. So if I'm making it for myself, it's generally always going to be navy, but some people love the royal. So it really just depends. That's why I did one with the navy and one kit with the royal, because we're all different, right? Oh, that zip tie broke. Let's pop another one in there. It happens sometimes, y'all. Don't worry about it. Just put another zip tie right over. Hello, Tay. Okay, there we go. We can keep going. You like them both? Yeah, for my own home, I'm using navy generally, but it's preference. This board is a Unique in the Creek board. You can get it from Craft Outlet. This is the large flower board. Hello, hello. You're telling Taylor I need water. I know. I love this. Is probably my most favorite if I'm going to do a flower like this. Now, I use all the others, but I love this one. So this is the Dean Michael. But like I said, for these kits, you can use whatever petal you want to use. Okay. You can use the regular sunflower petal. Okay. We're going to grab and do our white on this one.
Grandma's listening to you downstairs.
Okay. Let's make our white.
Hello.
You want to make a white with me?
Yeah.
Okay. So watch what I do. Okay, we got surged. We're going to take this tip, line it up with a number. Make sure it's the same number, top to bottom. Follow your lines. So there and there. Okay. And then we're going to take this and we're going to cut it right up the middle.
All right.
Okay.
Do I do this?
Yep. Push it down. Watch your finger. There you go. Right up the middle. That's all right. Okay. It didn't cut all the way through. Let me help you out.
I hope I made it right.
Thanks, ma'am. She's so good. Okay. Cut it right up there. Sometimes you have to press a little bit hard. Okay. All right. Now take your right piece. Put it right on top of your left piece. Okay. Line up your tip. See how my tip is right on top of each other?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Put it right on top. Okay. Now turn it sideways. So the tip's going to your left.
Other way.
So that this tip is going to your left. Okay. Now find your middle and give it a pinch. So pinch. Give it a bigger pinch. There you go. And then bring your sides in. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing to this side. 1. No, you're going to use a smaller pinch. There you go. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Grab you a band. Pick it up. You're going to pick it up. Put your thing down. Pick it up with your left hand. There you go.
This is my
Right on top. Right on top. There you go. Now take your band and wrap it around.
You gotta pull it apart.
Here, let me see if I can. I'll hold it. How about I hold it for you? Will that help?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There you go. Okay.
Is that good? This one's not.
Yep. And then that's okay. It's still going to be in there. And then we're going to do it 2, 3. Okay. Now go right up under it. Okay. So you've got it held this way.
Mm-hmm.
So pick it up, put your hands underneath. Okay. And then just open up that petal. There you go. You did it. Yay!
Go Jackson, go Jackson, go Jackson, go Jackson.
I know.
Come on.
There you go.
Let me get
So if Mom can do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah.
Promise you.
Yeah.
And I got some water, y'all. All right. You're in Scotland? I can ship to Scotland, but it's expensive. He did it, y'all. So that just proves it really doesn't matter what this end looks like, right? Because it's the finished tip that you're going to see. So you're going to need 8 white. So to do both wreaths, you need 16, right? Good morning, good morning. On how you load your board for this kit, Tina, after the live, go and watch the beginning because I do show how to load half the board. Yes, ma'am. And I can do a whole little short video on just loading the board. But somebody, I think it was last week, had asked me, and so I had already planned on doing one. So I was like, well, let me show it today. All right, so we have our 8 white. I am using horizontal wide stripe. All right, let's work on our red, y'all. I'll show you the petal again. Okay, so we have a squared piece of mesh. What is that thing you just attached it with? Are you talking about this, Jilly? It is a zip tie cutter. So it tightens and cuts your zip ties all at once. Yes, I do wood burn this mesh. All right, so we have curl side down, diamond shape. I'm lining my tips up. And we're going to cut it right down the middle. I'm going to take one piece, put it directly on top of the other. Lining up our edges. Okay, we're going to find our middle pinch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And band it. They are squared, Cindy. Hey, hey, Angie. Yes, I do wood burn. And then go right up underneath and open it up. Okay. All right. Let's get our red. So these kits are available on my website, monkeyscreations.com. So in this one, you get enough to make 2 wreaths. So you're going to need 8 red. So we're using 16 blue, 8 white, 8 red. So double that. So you need 32, 16, and 16. And you're still going to have a little bit of red and white left over. You're so welcome. Yeah, I mean, if I see it, I'll answer it. I don't don't have a problem. A lot of times I don't see them. So if I don't answer you, ask me again, because that means I did not see it. What is the board I'm attaching it to, Mama T? This is a Unique in the Creek board. It is the large flower board you can get from Craft Outlet. And oh, the Ribbon Shed, y'all. The Ribbon Shed has these boards as well. So go check them out. They're a small business. And I believe she has all of the boards. They're all warped. What you can do is when you store your boards, make sure they're not standing up because they will warp. But if they already are, just lay them flat down, put something heavy on them and leave it. And that should help. No, I did not make this shirt that I'm wearing. I keep forgetting to try to find a file for this one, but I keep forgetting. All right. We'll do our red on the other. We're almost done, y'all. Yeah, just lay them flat down with something heavy on them, and that should help it. The same stuff they hang stuff on in the garage, a circle. No, this is plastic. It is recycled plastic, so it's not the boards that you use in the garage. What are those peg boards? That's not what this is. Did Taylor add a file for the deck one? I will ask her. I'm not sure yet. Now I have to find the image. See, she's stalking us, y'all. They want this image and they want the duck, Tay. Hello, hello. It does make a beautiful flower. Very simple. Lets the sign speak for itself. But I love this petal. She'll find it, y'all. Hello, hello. Do you always use the same kind of mesh for each color? Do you ever mix? Every once in a while, I'll mix for this type. It doesn't really matter. I'm trying to think of when the last time. It's been a while since I mixed. Usually for these types, I will keep it all the same. But I'm trying to think. I'm going to make that one last petal. One last time. So if you missed it, here you go. So it is a squared piece of mesh, curved side down, diamond shape. Line up my tips on that straight line. Cut right down the middle. Place one right on top of the other. Line up our edges. Okay, find your tip. Find the middle. Pinch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Grab it and band it. Yep, all regular holes. Oh, she found the duck, y'all. Then go up under it and open it up. Okay. Thank you. This is all squared pieces of mesh. All right, last petal going in, y'all. Cut our zip ties off with a zip tie cutter, not gutter, cutter. Okay, so now we have our 2 wreaths. 1, 2. Using one kit. And then these are the 2 signs that come in this kit. So you got the eagle and you got the heart. What exactly does my shirt say? Long may it wave. Our flag is more than just cloth and ink. So to put these on your wreath, you can either poke holes or you can add a cable mount to the back of your sign. If you're going to do that, I do suggest that you scruff up your sign. Oh, I have a sanding block. So I just kind of scuff it up that way and then add your E6000 and your cable mount. Okay. What size mesh squared? They are squared. So if your mesh is 10 1/4, squared at 10 1/4. If it's 10 1/2, squared at 10 1/2. I started on row 2. So I did 2, 3, and 4. Was that it, Dana? Was there another one? So it's really up to you on how you want to attach them. I prefer a jewelry punch. So I'm just going to take and punch a hole top and bottom. Did I miss your question? Ask it again, Sue, please. Yes, that was it. Perfect. Okay, and then take your pipe cleaner, run it right through. Every regular hole, yes. Every regular set of holes. No shared on this. So regular, regular, regular. 16, 8, and 8. Okay, and then I'm just going to put those in the 2 top and bottom centered. Okay, just like that. Turn it over. You can see I'm centered. pull it tight. I try to pull them tight at the same time so you don't get them off center. And then you can go back and tighten them a little bit better. Okay, so there's the heart. And there's your eagle. So there is your double kit. I'm trying to find the lid before I spill these everywhere. These kits are $60. So a little more than what my kits usually go for, but I put in double the supplies. So you get one roll of the red, one roll of the white, one roll of the blue. You get 2 signs. You get 2 bags of zip ties, and you get 2 boards in this wreath kit. So there is the navy blue one. And these are the 2 signs you get with the royal blue. So there's one navy that we just did, and there's a royal. I'm always looking at them sideways. So here's the royal blue kit. Still with your red and white, 2 boards, 2 zip ties, and 2 signs. Yes, you can just get the signs by themselves. Absolutely, you can. So if you already have all the supplies, you don't need the kit, then the signs all come individual as well. Okay. And we did it all in 50 minutes. There you go. I'm trying to show both. Oh, now I'm restricted. Tickety tock. Stop. Stop. All right. So there are the navy blue kits. Wednesday, we will either do the dog paw kit or the peacock kit. The peacock kit is going to be a basic kit. For those that just love peacocks, but for those who may have never even done a wreath before, this is going to be one anybody can do. So it's just a basic kit. You can always add to it if you would like. But Wednesday, I think we'll do the paw kit. And then Friday, we will do the peacock kit. Okay? That's the plan anyway. Any questions? This is horizontal wide stripe. Horizontal wide stripe. Why do you put a limit on your time? I don't. I mean, if I go over an hour, I go over an hour. I just wanted to see if I could do it in under an hour. That's all. Just testing myself. But I don't want to be live longer. I've got too much to do sometimes to be live longer than an hour. So I usually don't like them to run over an hour, but if I do, I do. monkeyscreations.com is my website. Why cut the mesh instead of folding? Because I prefer the outcome more than I do folding the whole Dean Michael. Thanks, Barbara. Thanks, y'all. You don't get the written directions with the kit. You get my live. In my live, like if you just watched, you can see I literally go step by step, but I don't do written directions. All right, y'all. I'm out of here in less than an hour. So I will see y'all again. I don't know Tay's schedule this week yet, but I'll find out. But I will be right here Tuesday or Wednesday. My days are getting so confused. All right. I will see y'all definitely Wednesday. All right. Bye, y'all.